were going to come on my weekends and all of that stuff. But I had a little bit of time, so I was like, let me kick it with the people really, really quick. So let me get my shit together. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Perfect. So what's up, y'all? It's Sunday. My weekend on. But I got tomorrow off, so all I gotta do is get through tonight, and I'm good. I'm good. But how was everybody else morning doing? I hope everyone is fabulous and doing good. Last night, me and Dina went live. We talked about Marquez's interview on Queen Sheba. So if you want to hear some commentary on that, please go and watch that video. And you guys know that we just finished and wrapped up The Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9. So that is done and over with. We will see y'all next season on that. But every Tuesday, still doing Politics for Dummies, where I am just trying to go through as quick as possible everything that has been going on with the Trump administration, right? But Trump keeps doing so much stuff that it's hard to keep up. So my first two times doing this, it took me an hour and a half to get through everything that went on the first 2 weeks. The first week, I did everything that went on. The first week, that took an hour and a half. The second week, I did everything that went on. That took an hour and a half. I don't know if we're on the third or fourth week now. I'm getting confused, but last time was 2 hours and a half. So it went over a whole entire hour. Trump is really upping the ante lately. Him and Elon are doing a lot. So, that is what that is. But I guess we can just segue right into that. It's like, I don't even know what to even say about politics because there's so much to talk about. I guess you can just pick one thing and just let it roll with it. But the most biggest thing is he has fired the highest chief of staff, CQ, and, that's due to the DEI. He didn't want him in there because of that. He is the second black man to hold that rank, and he has just been fired. Everybody's getting fired. You would have never thought that people in the federal field would have to worry about losing their job. I'm like, how is that even possible, right? And here I am at my little rinky-dinky job, living the life, feeling fabulous, like I'm secure, and who's to know? As far as I know, my job is still doing DEI programs, and they haven't fallen back on that. They are celebrating Black History Month. They are representing everything still. So my job, my company has it, and I work in a hospital. And that's a federal building, and they're not supposed to do look, Politics for Dummies right here. Does our hospital supposed to follow suit on that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a hospital. It's a federal, it's a public federal place. Are they not? I don't know if that's their choice or not. But if a hospital decides to not drop their programs, are they not going to fund the hospital? I don't even know how the hospital gets their funding or how that even goes. But could that be the case, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Who knows? But it's a lot. But we'll talk about all of that on Tuesday night, Politics for Dummies at 10:15. No, I do not know what I'm talking about. We're just talking about it as it's like a ooh wow situation, right? So just come through and kick it with me and teach me. It's a moment for y'all to come and teach me something. All right, that's what that's about. So Politics for Dummies at 10:15 Eastern. All right, BB, what's going on? Most hospitals get funding from private donors. Okay, cool. So maybe that's why the hospitals haven't, backed out of anything yet, as far as I know. I'm sure there are some hospitals in other red states that have probably done it, but at least it's good to know that mine hasn't yet. In correction research hospitals. Huh. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, there you go. So, well, I some other places that our government. Let church has nothing to do with it. Church can't do nothing because they're not right. Because people get church, so they don't have to do all of that stuff. That's really funny. The churches and everything has nothing to do with it, and they get a lot of money, a lot of money. A lot of pastors have been known to launder and all of that. So just wondering, just thought, just a thought, just thought. Mm. But we'll talk more about politics for dummies on Tuesdays. But let's get into the fact that Diddy has lost a whole another lawyer. And this lawyer is heavy connected. Hey, Bew Heyyy, Mysterious Frog. Becoming a pastor and opening a church is the biggest scam. Ain't it though? That is what I am talking about. That is the biggest scam ever. Period. That's why I will not go to a church and I will not give a church my money. I will not. But shout out to my niece today who is giving a fabulous poem today at her church. And yeah. She invited me, but I cannot step in the church, y'all. I can't step in the church. And I gotta go to work. I'll be late. She about to go in like 10 minutes, so shout out to her. But anywho, I believe that they are trying to mess up the Diddy case so he can walk. Okay, BB, so here was what I was thinking. After last night watching who I watch, y'all? Tisa Tales. Tisa Told Me. Here's a Tisa Told Me segment, y'all. So I was watching Tisa Tales last night. And after she said what she said, some of the stuff she was saying got me to thinking of my own stuff. And maybe I absolutely believe that. I'm now wondering if Tony Busby was basically a plant to put in place to start all of this. Because she made some interesting facts, okay? She said the fact that the cases and the victims were being taken seriously on a serious level. And then here comes Tony Busby swooping in with his 120 cases trying to fill the floodgates of all of these things. Knowing the whole time, y'all, that Tony Busby is not licensed to practice law in the state of New York, or at least not Southern District, at least not the Southern District. And these are where all of these cases were filed at, including the one that had Jay-Z attached to it with the 13-year-old. All right, now, for him to go through all of this, put that girl's stuff up there, put her out there, put her on an interview, all of this stuff, knowing damn well you are going to withdraw because you can't. You cannot practice. Now, the thing is, she said that if you don't practice, because Tony practices everywhere else, especially heavy in Texas, you can ask to be present or to be able to go into a court in New York, and usually it's not a problem. But Tony didn't ask. So he went into those courts, he went and did those interviews wherever he was doing, and he did it all with the fact that he was not licensed, and he knew it the whole time. What does that say? Who does that? Who does that? It's kind of giving that you did this on purpose. Because now all of those cases that he filed have to be pulled out. They have to be pulled out. And too many people talked and supposed victims talk too much and potential jurors are tainted. Yep, that too. And the fact that they had to pull all of these, they only have 6 days. Well, Tisa said this yesterday, so now today is 5 days. They have 5 days to find a new lawyer and go through the whole thing of telling them this story again, living all of that over again. And these lawyers have to believe them and go and file it themselves again, all in 5 days. That is a long time. That is a short, I mean, that is a short amount of time to do that. Can it be done? It can be done, but could it be as much as effective? Who knows? Thank you for the 2 likes. Thank you for the 1 like. Thank you for the second like. But who knows if it can be that effective? And that is the problem. Tony has really messed up. You know, Tony came in nice and strong at first. We were like, big ups to Tony. Tony about to get in that ass every single day. He got this, he got that. They going over to the UK and all this other stuff, looking for victims and all of that. It was a lot going. That's when the floodgates opened. And then that is when it was something that was happening every single day. And that is when we started becoming desensitized to everything that was going on. And because you could turn on the TV or you could look on your phone, you could see that Diddy did something again. You're like, damn, that's crazy. What y'all going to eat? You know, it became a normal. I'm so desensitized to the fact that I gotta remember that these are actual victims in people's lives, and this is not just a gossip story. Because that's how desensitized I came, and I even see that for myself. That's how bad it was. But now Tony is barred for the future in New York. He can't do nothing. And this does crap to his case. Now, the cases that he still has in other states, that is where another thing comes. Will these victims, will his clients still let him carry their case? Do they feel comfortable still letting him carry their case? That is to be determined. Because he doesn't look like he's got anything, any substance at this point. But here's the other thing. And had I knew this at the beginning, I would have looked at Tony Busby a whole new different way. Now, here's where it gets really good. Tony Busby is deep MAGA. And I did not know that. Tony Busby is Donald Trump's ace boon coon, apparently. And now it shows. Because look at Donald and how he operates, and look how Tony has been operating with this case. Since Donald has been back running for president, became president, and all of that, what has he done? Everything that he is doing, he says that he is doing the exact opposite, lying with straight conviction and everything. Like, no, 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 it's not true, when in fact it is only absolutely true. So Tony has been playing that tactic. He don't smudge Jay-Z's name. He don't put Jay-Z through all of this stuff. All right? Don't have people speaking on Jay-Z. Now, also, just because Tony didn't do it the right way, it doesn't mean that anybody is innocent. Also. So, but Jay-Z also has not been proven guilty. All right? Also, in court of law. By public opinion, yes. By many. But not by the court of law. So, there's that, right? So, at this point, anything that Tony touches is going to go to crap. I hope that these victims who he has played with are able to get their cases taken to someone else with the quickness. Because these are like between 20 to 40 cases in New York that Tony has filed when he wasn't supposed to and he knew it. So that goes back to say, if you weren't supposed to file these and you knew you shouldn't, and you knew that once it got to the point you would have to withdraw, why would you do that? Why would you play with these people's lives like this? That's not cool. Tony's looking more and more like Benjamin Crump, ambulance chaser. Oh, baby. I know how. Tell me how you really feel about Benjamin Crump. I know you felt the way. How you feel about Benjamin Crump? I've never gave thought. I just see he always out there when a big, when a big story is happening. But I've never gave much thought to Benjamin Crump on what type of person he is or not. I just know that he always all over these cases. That I know. That I know. But BB, how you feel about Benjamin Crump? Since you don't put his name out there, just saying. Just saying. But, Diddy has a lot to but yeah, but Tony has a lot to account for. Really, really he does. But Anthony Rico, who has withdrew from Diddy's case, who by the looks of this doesn't look good for Diddy at all. If this goes any way, the way the past cases that Rico has been a part of has gone, it's over for Diddy. Apparently, Rico, he was Osama bin Laden's lawyer. He was Epstein's lawyer. And now we've got him as Diddy's lawyer. Now, he was Sammy the Bull's lawyer, right? Gravano, or is that, yeah, Mob Wives. What happened with that case is that he was on the case with Sammy the Bull, right? And then at some point, right before the case was about to go to trial, he said, "Up, I can't do it. I have to withdraw myself. I am about to be a witness for the prosecution. I can't." What? This whole what? So the whole mixes of it, go watch She's Tale. She gonna break it down to you. But the thing is, now he has withdrew himself from this case. And now everyone is thinking, possibly, not for sure, that Rico could be feds. And everyone was thinking that, we thought that Diddy was the fed at some point. But now it look like he may have a fed on his case. And that is not good. There's a couple, it's not been stated exactly why he withdrew himself, but it was for ethics reasons. I believe the Jay-Z attack was because of Beyonce's country album. Let Beyonce come out with the rock album, and I bet you they go after both of them. They're going to go after Beyonce regardless because she is about to put her foot in every single music category going forward. Because after the rock album, she might go heavy metal. She may go whatever the hell she want to do. She's going to do it. It looks like she's about to tap every single genre, and then she might tap out. You know what I'm saying? And be done. But that makes a lot of sense. And also going on around that time was Blue Ivy's debut for Lion King and all of that stuff. It was a lot going on at that time. And Tony said that the reason why he withdrew the case in the first place is because Beyonce was getting death threats. What I say to that is Beyonce is Beyonce. The queen bee, the beehive. She gets threats every single day. So what her threats got to do with you? She lives with threats every single day. She ain't new to this. She true to this. So what does that mean? Just saying. Just saying. And the fact, even if, Jay-Z is guilty or not, dude, the way you went after him was some bullshit. Was sloppy and ugly and unprofessional. And I don't see how any client is going to trust you moving forward. It's a wrap for you, Tony. You don't messed up. You came out here swinging hard, looking like you were about to be the hero. And we was about to let you be the hero. And now look at you. I feel you working for Diddy at this point. It's just looking weird. I will go record. I will go on record. That was not a country album. Just recited R&B songs. I listened to the country, and that was not country. Everyone has their own stance on what it is. I personally am not a Beyonce fan, so I don't care. I don't care. If I like the song, I'll listen to it. If not, I don't. All I know is there's not one Beyonce song on my Spotify. Not one. Not one single one. Not even a feature, not a nothing. There's no Beyonce on my Spotify. No. I feel Beyonce is she's great, everything. But at this point, with social media and everything, it's just too much and it's overrated. And I'm overstimulated with Beyonce. So I can't take no more. Shout out to her, but I can't take no more. Y'all have at it. I'm original Beehive, Lil Kim. All right? That's my Beehive. That's where I reside. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. All right? That's how I feel. Beyonce needs an old school R&B album. No overthinking. I don't know what Beyonce needs at this point. Y'all know better than I do. Y'all her people. Whatever y'all feel she needs, I hope she give it to y'all at this point. Cause I don't know and I don't care. But I just don't think it's right that Tony is using her as an excuse for his bullshit. No. Beyonce has nothing to do with this. Nothing. Now I wonder, do Jay-Z get to go on the tour now? Because Beyonce said he couldn't go because of his bullshit. Now do he get to go? Let Jay-Z go on tour. Let him go. Let him go. What else he gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. But y'all, let me get out of here so I can finish getting ready, because obviously y'all was supposed to get me ready and y'all did not tell me to keep getting ready. I took down one thing and that was it. So let me get up on out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. I hope it's wonderful and magnificent and glorious. I hope y'all cooking good. I hope y'all get the house clean. I hope y'all get everything together that y'all need to get together for the week. I hope this week soars for you. I hope everything is amazing for you. I hope y'all bust down Monday like it's the bitch that it is, and you the queen of kings that you are, and all of that good stuff. As far as tonight, whatever I'm watching tonight, I will be talking about tomorrow at some point. I do not work tomorrow, so there will not be no Hey Bew Heyyy in the morning. It will be a Hey Bew Heyyy at some point. All right. Yeah, that part. Just to think in a few years, Blue and the Kardashian kids will be taking over all social media streams. I'm not a Beyonce fan. And nor am I a Kardashian fan, so I'm not looking forward to them taking over the streams either. I like North. I like North. But that's um I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired of Hulu. I'm tired of Kardashians too. I'm tired of it all. I need a break from social media, I think, or something. I don't know. I'm just tired of the same thing being forced down our throats, even if we ain't drinking the Kool-Aid or nothing. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm not checking for you, boo. I'm not doing none of that. It's just over. But that's what it's all about. People will, just like the world picks your heroes, they pick your celebrities too. It's the same thing. They decide who they want to be busting at the time. Whoever is paying the piper at the time, all of that. I feel that Beyonce is in her Madonna bag, because this is the same thing Madonna did. Beyonce, and this is how I feel. Beyonce ain't doing nothing but actually following Madonna's footsteps in career. Madonna reinvented herself each time she came out with a new album until she couldn't reinvent herself no more. And I feel that's how it is with Beyonce. She's been forced down our throats that there's nothing else she can do for us. Because all of her songs and her albums, everyone's complaining, oh, this sounds like the same thing. And then when she do something else, oh, it ain't the same thing. So she went to a whole new another genre so y'all can shut up so she can still keep making her money. Now, when she reaches these genres, she ain't got nothing else to do. Bye. She'll retire. She'll be done. Just like Madonna. Now Madonna just washed up with young men and she looking like a crazy grandma who ain't had her stuff in a couple years. That's stuff the celebrities take. Adrenochrome. There you go. There you go. The adrenochrome. That stuff. That part. That's how I feel. That is how I feel. Beyonce can make a good song or two. She can dance her ass off. Beautiful body. Beautiful woman. But I'm tired. It's just been too long. I'm tired. You've shitted enough. You can get off the pot. Even if you're still shitting, I understand. But it don't smell like roses no more. It's over. So that's how I feel. But that's my TED Talk. I'll go into more about Anthony Rico, and why he could possibly be feds and everything tomorrow for a longer live when I got some time. But in the meantime, in between time, if anything else come up, I'll add it on to that and we'll talk about it. So, yeah, again, everybody have a beautiful day, and I will see y'all cats and kittens later on. I hate when I say I might do a Hey Bew Heyyy after dark, but I always want to do a Hey Bew Heyyy after dark. I promise I do. But by the time a time comes, I be fucked up. I do. I be fucked up, y'all. I really, really do. But But we'll talk about it. We'll talk all about it. We got a lot to talk about. I want to share my screen so we can get into depth of some things because there's a lot of stuff I want us to talk about. But I want to share the screen. Crazy stories that are going on. You know, it's a lot in this world going on. So we got to catch up on what's really going on in this world besides just Diddy and Trump and Elon. Because those seem to be the biggest three things I like to talk about. Sorry, not sorry. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Bye.